Winterhold. I honestly can't remember if I've been to Winterhold already. This is one of the shortest major quests, I guess you would call it, in the game, but it's also one of the most annoying
No
somehow.
fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
Let me guess. Someone stole
You're
your
not bringing
sweet.
home any.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance
You better
about
shut up or
casting
you're gonna
spells
take an
all day?
arrow to the knee, guard. Really? Nobody's mentioned the college? Well, isn't that special?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the
I
college
was looking
before.
for a nice ale.
This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place
Blah,
of
blah,
wisdom
blah.
and
Come
arcane
on.
knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
I desire to bend the will of those around me.
Do you? It is true there are some here who
Top
have
of the
spent
morning
years
to
studying
you,
the
DK.
accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek
How are
does
you
not come
today?
easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now
I
is, what
spent the
can you
day
offer the
shopping
college?
one more time.
Not just anyone is allowed inside.
3 days in a row.
Those wishing
Oh
to
my
enter
god,
must
I'm
show
never
some
going
degree
shopping
of
again.
skill with magic.
From now on,
A small
everything's getting
test,
ordered
if you will.
online.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. I look forward to it.
I think she said fear.
Much knowledge lies within the college as well. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb
Head colds
addition to
are
the college.
always annoying.
Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're
Of course,
inside,
chest
you'll want to
colds
speak
and
with
everything
Mirabelle
else are
Irvine,
too, so.
our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Oh my god, I want to sleep all day. I'd love to be able to sleep all day. I did get an hour nap this afternoon. Although I need about a 2-day nap to get close to caught up. Knock on wood, I haven't had that much pain today. I might be able to sleep tonight. That'll be when my insomnia kicks in.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing
This
to your
must be
every
that
whim, but I'm
beautiful
afraid you'll
Skyrim
find that
weather I've always
Thalmor
heard
received
about.
no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, I'm so jealous,
Yes,
DK. I
of
wish I
course.
could do
the
that.
Archmage has my thanks.
Very good.
If I get awake
Then
enough
we're
to
done
grumble, I'm up. Then I grumble all day.
Welcome to the another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your
Serrano's
first
not a big
class.
fan of
Are
personal
you ready to
space.
begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's
Even the first time I
quarters
played
above
this
that.
game, all this
While technically in charge of
narration
the college, the
during
Archmage's
this part bugged the
responsibilities
hell out of
often
me.
keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement
I
more
guess
stringent
vampires
entry
can't catch
procedures
COVID.
due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
But she probably could spread it. Get the hell away from me, bitch.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as experiments.
Yes, she does.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Still looking for the desk, lady.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
And then on top of that, she walks super, super slow.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
were just beginning.
All right, more
Stay in
exposition.
So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to her. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
"15 minutes in, and absolutely nothing."
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. All right, then. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treat... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Signus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
I care little for idle conversation.
Hail and
but
well
perhaps
met
you need help
to
with
thee,
conjuration
Sir
magic.
Ghost. We're doing some of the College of Winterhold quest, and I need
There
to
are
go
few
find
places where one can pursue my type of work
Septimus.
without fear of persecution.
I'm gonna do that first, and then we'll go to Sarthal and meet up and go through that with the college. If I'd have been smart, I'd have brought Osdale's boots of water walking. But I didn't even think about it.
When the top level was built. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one forgotten, sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor
that's all right.
Septimus,
Goes.
for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
I'm usually late anyway, so.
Here. Well, here as in this plain, Mundus, Tamriel.
Tonight I was
nearby,
almost on time.
Relatively
I might have
speaking.
even been a minute early.
On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under keep, Tower Mzark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of
Well, at least he's straightforward, huh?
delve
You know
to
exactly
its
what to do
limits,
now.
And Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon.
He's a little better.
To us, a hunk of metal. To the
If
Dwemer,
he'd have stayed as
full
hyper as he was
library of
yesterday, I think we'd
knowings.
have had to
But
put him on Valium or something.
find Mzark and its
You
sky
doggy
dome.
downers.
The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart. The heart of a god. The heart of you and me. But it was hidden away. Not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
Alright, get our butts to Sarthal. Crap, I thought I already discovered it. But evidently not. So it looks like we're hooping it, guys. It ain't that far. It looks further on the map than it really is. Unless I get lost. Which has happened before.
Where'd you come from?
Wolves, vampires, and trolls. Shit.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Let's get indoors. Or... cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
I've still got one house to build, if you're wondering why I'm looking in the goat corpses. If you follow the people from the college down here, you run into vampires and all kinds of crap.
This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
And here we all are. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Starthal was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest.
Who knows what we might find in here?
Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Starthal.
Really? Oh, come on.
This is an exciting opportunity for us, to be able to study such an early civilization and the...
You know, there
well,
might be gold
are there any
somewhere
questions
here.
before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
I wonder if everyone else would be so happy to rifle through the bones of their ancestors.
Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make Jazargo a powerful wizard?
Well, I've seen you drive a boat, DK. I'm not really surprised.
Don't even think about it. Don't touch. Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Until next time.
The first time I played this was on the PS3, and you couldn't even see the rings. And I didn't have the quest turned on. I'm just running around going, what the hell am I supposed to do in here? There's nothing to find. I don't know if I could go back to PC after so long playing on PlayStation. Well, you fly a boat better than you fly a plane, I will give you that.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall.
Well,
it must be connected to the...
Jump right in front of me, stupid.
I wonder, what effect might your spells have? What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is
Come
this
on,
place?
old man. Wow.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of
When I was like 5 or 6,
Judgment
my dad
will
bought
be
the
passed on your actions to
Pong
come,
console.
and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you.
The first
This warning is passed
mass-produced
to
one.
you because the Psijic Order believes in you.
I think it was Atari that made it. I'm
You,
not real
mage,
sure.
and you alone have the potential to
I know it
prevent
was Pong,
disaster.
and my dad thought it was the most
Take
amazing
great
thing
care
ever.
and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins. And no
And
one's
then I
seen any
played
of their
the
order
old
in a long time. Perhaps we
Dungeons
should
and
take a look
Dragons
inside these coffins.
on the floppy disks.
Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
The old, you turn a corner and there's a troll. What do you do? Yeah. Let's see.
Take care now.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
This is simple. Fascinating.
Oh yeah, another piece of advice. If you think you're going to be fighting necromancer and there's a bunch of skeletons laying around, take the skulls and then they can't bring them back to life.
What was that?
Where'd you come from?
Over here.
Done and done.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. Examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this... I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. Be prepared to defend yourself. Until next time.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
I must have stepped on a rune. That's what I get for not paying attention to the ground.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
They weren't expecting you, DK. Damn it. Yep, in Skyrim they are vulnerable to fire. And I don't really know why I'm fooling with those. Cleaning out all the urns and shit around here. I don't really need the money. But, yet again, I just put down 200 pounds of shit. I can't wait to fill it back up. Whoops.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
I seem to be taking a lot more hits than usual. Here's another one of those spots. I was like, I'd never once. I never noticed the emblem behind them. I spent freaking 45 minutes here one night trying to figure out in this combination. And on a lot of these, the other ones don't always stay the same, so it's okay here, but on a lot of these stele stones that you gotta activate, they'll move. One of them will move as you turn another one a lot of times, so always keep that in mind. This is supposed to be the first one you run into in the game, basically. So, or one of the first, anyway. Battle axe. Alright. That is definitely a rune on the floor. And that's a lightning rune. I can't remember if there's more than one in here, but yeah, there's one right in front of me. If you hit both of those in a row, a lot of times that'll kill you.
Do you need something?
Get out of my way is what I need.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
One of those two will step on it. And one of them did.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Sarth? Thought I heard something.
Where'd you come from?
Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power. There! Now attack! not the only one seeing this. Why, this is utterly unique. Be prepared to defend yourself. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
In case you're wondering, I accidentally unplugged, trying to adjust to my chair because my shoulder was starting to hurt. It ain't too bad doing the fast travel. Although I've seen several people do this and just keep... The one guy I started watching that made me start playing again wanted to run everywhere. He didn't fast travel at all, ever. Between that and reading all the books, man, I was like, I gotta go play it just to get the bad taste out of my mouth. Hell, I'm bad enough.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
But he talked to every person he's seen. He read every book.
What you learn here will... You are
and
relatively
he freaking
new
walked
here, are you not?
everywhere.
I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
He wouldn't even take wagons most of the time.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aran, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
And then he kept wanting to make up a backstory for his character. I think he was a failed actor.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated.
Because he wanted to come up with a backstory and motivation for everything. I want to be a kinder, gentler adventurer. By God, if you travel like that every
see.
time, it is a walking
I trust that
simulator.
Tolfdir will provide a more specific
The only
explanation.
time I ever did that
Thank
was
you
when
for
I was
bringing this to
chasing
my
down
attention.
the Headless
Tolfdir normally
Horseman.
looks after your little group,
I ran
yes?
into him
Since he's
right
apparently
outside the
occupied, and I will
Dawn
need to see
Guard
this
cave,
discovery for myself,
where you go
I
into
think
the Dawn
perhaps you
Guard
should begin researching
tower.
the subject. Speak
He was
with
coming down the
Urag
road
in
there, and I
Arcanium.
followed him
See
all
if
the
he's aware
way
of anything that matches your
to the other
discovery.
side of Whiterun
And good work.
to
The
Dustman's
next time
Cairn.
you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins,
Oh my
perhaps
God!
this will be helpful.
I think that's why I don't walk anywhere anymore if I can avoid it. That took a while. Plus, he was on a horse, so I kept having to use my shout to keep up with him.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I don't think he goes
There
into
you
that
are.
too much.
I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to
He
let you
seems
know
to play
that
a little
O'Connor's
bit of
been asking
everything.
about you. I think he's looking for you. I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right? Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it? You're welcome. All right, then.
Alright, just making sure I'm doing the right thing. I wasn't really listening when the Archmage was talking.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. All right, then.
There are few places where one can pursue my type
You
of
there.
work without...
I have questions for you.
Unfortunately, you can't run
You were in
past this
Sarthal,
asshole.
yes? It has come to my attention that something was...
Blah, 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 blah.
I know full well that you have. Please, do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help.
Gina Davis in the long kiss goodnight. You'll die screaming. Oh. Although actually I don't think he screams, but sounded cool at the moment.
Well, you're certainly making it.
Oh, are you shitting me? I don't have anything near there. Oh, wait a minute. I got SharePoint. And a dragon to kill. Alright, DK, you ready? I think the dragon priest and a dragon. Here we go. Hold on. A smart man would save before he jumps in there, huh? just in case. Although I don't know how I've been there. If I didn't kill the dragon, and I didn't kill the dragon priest, and I've got nothing opened up there. Maybe this ain't the one with the dragon priest.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about. Where'd you come from?
Oh no, Elder Dragon. Distracted vampire chicken. Run before the arrow comes down and stabs me.
Where'd you come from?
It does. Maybe you should take out the boat from Fishing Planet to make your deliveries. Because I think Ghost is right. You spend more time underwater with that truck than you do
No fan of the sun.
on the road. Well, that was a crappy chest. Now watch, I'm too heavy to... Alright, luckily I put a bunch of crap down. Off camera. Oh, that's right. Better start creeping. Bunch of mages in here. And it's best to try to take a few out before you go running in.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh, well, I was trying to sneak in. I never can get into it because if I want to see Farming Simulator, I can just walk outside. All my neighbors are farmers. Yeah, I think there might be one more. There I am taking shit I have no need for. Alright. Coming down here, watch out for the bear traps and skeevers. And there aren't any this time. That's odd. Oh, I was just too early.
Huh? What is it?
Eh, what the hell. Took everybody else's robes. I might as well take yours too. Another piece of advice. All these people in here are vampires. Now, you can let them go, and sometimes they'll kill the people you're out to kill. But sometimes they don't, and then you got vampires running around too that you'll eventually have to hunt down. They'll generally leave you alone when you first let them go. But I'm pretty sure when the Dawn Guard, you start having a bunch of missions, you'll catch random vampires from the ones you let go in here. And another thing in the game is garlic bread, which you can make with garlic, butter, and bread. Shock, I know. Cures all diseases. And stuff like vegetable soup and apple cabbage stew are actually pretty good. Basically potions. So cooking can be advantageous once you the garlic bread. Garlic bread always sounds good. I'm not even hungry and I'd eat garlic bread.
Who's there?
Go,
I
boy!
knew I heard something.
Please, please let me out of here. You have to let me out. They're going to do something awful to me. There's a
I
lever
see his
right
wolves
there
are as well trained as Roscoe.
before more of them show up.
Get them, boys. They just stand there and let me kill them.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along. I promise I'll help you get out of here. The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me. But yes, the books. The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Don't you need my help? Well, I was only trying to help. Fine. I'll just save myself then. Thank you for letting me out of that cage.
And begin. Again.
You come from? That'll teach you.
More vampires.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Just some books that'll guide me to where the Elder Scroll is. Once I get to the top of this tower, I've got to fight the caller or whatever the hell her name is. And why am I picking up these petty soul gems? I definitely don't need them.
Who's there?
Damn it. Oh my God, quit picking up stupid crap. Stupid.
Who's there? Done and done.
The old arrow to the knee gets them every time. Well, there's no way to know until you try it. Does anybody remember what stupid thing I just picked up? Aha, tanker. Nah, snowberries are good for potions of enchanting. So, I know I can grow my own, but I also pick them up when I see them. I would have been picking them up as I ran, except for the fact that I didn't want to have to go home half a dozen times tonight unloading things. Oh, that's alright. It was the tankard. I knew I picked it up. Or I knew I picked up something stupid, but... which there are uses for them in the game. But... it's basically... underneath the college, there's this thing called the Antronaut Forge. And there's... bunch of different recipes, but most of the crap you make in there comes out and attacks you. But you will find recipes for it to make armor and stuff too. But I recommend not playing around too much. Just wait until you find the recipes, because a lot of the crap you make in there will come out attacking you. And if you're not expecting it, you'll die.
Who's there? I knew I heard
Crap.
something.
Thought I had an arrow notched.
Done and done.
Well, there was a coin purse in here, but it got blasted to high heaven. There's no telling where it's at now. Is this the way I came in? No.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. That'll teach you.
Thought there was somebody in here. Faulty memory.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
May I please have the books back? They sure seem to, don't they? Alright.
Fine. Take them and be gone. Never return here, or else you'll face my full wrath.
If I don't kill her, I've got to walk all the way back out. Wait a minute.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
And now I'm at the point I need to unload.
Restoration? Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Illusion, really, is the least appreciated of the schools of magic.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books. Hundreds of years have gone into
Good
assembling
luck,
this
DK,
collection.
but
It's going to stay pristine,
I
understand?
don't know.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting?
I don't know if
Did you
she's
read it
gonna
yourself? If I recall it correctly,
go that route
has some
with you,
interesting
man.
implications. You should mention that to
I
Tony.
mean, I don't know her personally, but
And here. I suppose you've earned these. All right, then.
I could unload here at the college, but then at some point I'll need something. And then I'll forget I put it at the college or some shit. I don't think there's anything I'm carrying that's vital, but as sure as I throw it in the college, I'll need something that I've got on me now, and I'll have no clue where it's at. And if you do it, you better do it so subtly, DK, that it's almost subliminal. All the books you get for that mission from the guy in the library give you skill points if you haven't already read them. And that's why I'm going through and reading them before I put them in the barrel, just in case. Yeah, I understand that too. But stopping cold turkey's got to be rough for you after doing it for so much or so long.
Honored to see. Again, my Thane.
crap. I always forget about the rings and crap.
I am your sword and your shield.
That's also a handy mask to get early, but the Dragon Priest is kind of tough to kill if you're low level. Alright, I guess the rest of the weight I picked up is all potions. And I'm not going through potions. Now what are we doing? Alright, back to the college.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Why did my dumbass jump to Winterhold instead of the college?
It's always encouraging to... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details.
So if you knew that much about the book, why didn't you know what it was we were looking at?
Its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately.
Yeah,
Let's
not
go.
remembering stuff isn't a very good sign.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college.
Of course,
More
anytime you take a hard
I'd
hit,
like to know why he's asking for you
there's always a
specifically.
possibility you won't
So
remember.
we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
When you get my age, you don't even have to worry about getting hit. You won't remember anything anyway.
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Everything's so urgent, why do you people walk so damn slow?
You are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he
No.
will be removed from college grounds.
Yeah, they think you're old. Wait till they get your age and they'll realize, oh, you're not so old. I get to shoot him later, Ghost.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I merely wish to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed.
Yeah.
I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
I can't do this for long, but
as
I'll
you may
sit
have
here
learned, this object,
explain
the
bullcrap
Eye, is
for an
immensely
hour.
powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue
thanks
to
for
watch over
nothing,
you
buddy.
and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
You didn't need the magic feather after all, Dumbo. You had the magic all
I'm afraid
along.
I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
What you learn here... Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Excuse me. Ugh.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing... Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. All right then.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
Blah, blah, blah. No doubt. All they want to do is talk. And all Serrano wants to do is stand in my way. There's a lot more to this. Well, not a lot more, but quite a bit more to this place. If you take the other way.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments.
Actually, that's the quickest I've ever found this place.
Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun.
And here we go again, DK. Long-winded college people.
Have not told you what they seek. What you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Where'd you put that? Done and done.
Now, this relic here this relic here, there's a chest in the library, the Arcanium. You have to sneak in and steal it. And I think down here by the Antronach Forge is the key to get into the chest. don't keep running when you pop up out here.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
I did that once and ran off the edge and died.
What you learn? It's no secret that the college... Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Hey, don't write too much.
Please, if there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
He dies shortly.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alrighty. I think I'm going to call it a night there because I've got to go to the bathroom. And 2 hours and 20 minutes is probably enough at one time. I'm sure you guys got better things to do, although I greatly appreciate you being here. And tomorrow we'll go to Malzoft and finish up the college quests. And thank you, Ghost and DK, very much. I appreciate having you here. And I will aim for 8 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a drinking Skyrim. And that would mean more time played and drunken Charlie, the loudmouth. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. And remember, DK, subliminal if you're going to try it. I'm trying to talk her into something.